Hey everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at Leroy from Lilo and Stitch. I'm also going to show you his ability comparing him at skill level 1, 2, and 3, so stay tuned for that. Leroy is also known as Experiment 629, so it's very possible in the future that we're going to see Leroy again in a different form, coming back as Experiment 629, since we do have Stitch coming back as Experiment 626, so that's definitely a possibility. But let's take a look at his stats. In order for you to fully charge Leroy's ability, you'll need to clear a total of 18 copies of him. His minimum score is 70, and his maximum score is 1295, which is pretty high, so definitely a good one to use. And if you want to get Leroy to skill level 6, you're gonna need to get a total of 36 copies of him in the premium box. And Leroy is also gonna be a limited zoom, so he will go away this month, but it's most likely that he will come back in the future in either a selection box or a pickup capsule, but he will go away after this month. Now let's also take a look at Leroy's ability because it is a little bit confusing on the international version. His ability is clear random groups of zooms in one go, so essentially it just clears a bunch of random zooms, and actually it's not in one go, it's in multiple goes. But the diameter of the skill on the game is called circular clears, and that was a little confusing to me at first, but after looking at the ability closely, I figured out that it's actually just the blast that comes from the circular blast or the plasma blaster. Skill level 1, there are 6 bullets that come from the plasma blaster, and then skill level 2, there are 8 bullets that come from the plasma blaster, and so forth. So one of the strategy in using Leroy is to continuously spam his ability button, similar to the other zooms that currently have the same strategy. And the reason for that is all the residual Leroys that you clear will go into the ability bar. Now one good thing about Leroy is that when his ability is activated, the screen doesn't freeze. So there's really no waiting period or anything like that. You just want to continuously use it as soon as it charges up. So now let's do a side-by-side comparison between skill level 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently. If you've been following my channel, I typically freeze the screen. But in this case, I will need to show you in just a slow-mo, because freezing it doesn't make sense. If you look closely, skill level 1, there are 6 bullets that comes from the plasma blaster. Skill level 2, there are 8. And skill level 3, there is 10. And I'll play this back a couple more times so you could see the difference between the 3 of them. And what I also want to do is fast forward it to the end of the game, so I could show you the earning potential for Leroy when we're talking about coins and also the points. So if you look at his coins, it's not that great for coins, and it's also not that great for score either. So Leroy is not going to be one of your top earners for coins nor for points. He might get better as you level him up to level 50 because he does have a higher maximum score. However, I'm actually really enjoying using Leroy because I really like zooms that don't have the freeze screen when the ability is activated, and the plasma blaster is kind of fun. So I definitely would recommend getting Leroy from the limited time box, unless you are saving your coins this month to get Beast, because Beast is going to be a top coin earner. But if you have the funds to spare, Leroy is definitely a fun zoom to have. So that's pretty much it for Leroy. I will be doing a future zoom video comparing him at skill level 4, 5, and 6. So if you're interested in seeing that, please definitely subscribe to my channel. And I'll also be covering other new zooms that will come out later on this month. And especially if you get stuck on one of the missions, definitely let me know which one you're stuck on. I'll be glad to try to help you out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.